Good morning. It's Thursday, June 24th, and this is Bill Cardozo with another weekly update to let you guys know what's happening here at Creative Electron. We had a very interesting conversation with André Oliveira, a good friend of mine. He opened a company called Technically, up in Canada. And André is a component engineer, so he's helping companies now figure out supply chain issues, compatibility of new components, etc. So, a very interesting conversation, which, for the past few weeks, I've been talking to other CEOs and other people in the industry about supply chain issues, right? Because that's what a lot of people are talking about, because a lot of people are being impacted, from lumber at Home Depot to, you name it, right? Epoxy, everything. We're having a shortage of a whole bunch of things. And by the way, Megan, she's behind the cameras today. Megan and Raul, we're going to put a link to our chat with Andrea to go over, so you can, get more details. But going back to supply chain issues and supply chain shortages, we've been managing fairly well. We are getting a little behind, so it's one of those things where we're going to have to be. We're working diligently and keeping up with the demand that we have now, but I'm going off script now, so it doesn't matter. When we talk about supply chain management, it reminds me of our mission statement and our core values. Right, we are about U.S. manufacturing, local sourcing, and despite the challenge of supply chain, we keep those values in mind when we make decisions on where to go to buy stuff, right? So so what does it mean, right? Somebody on social media asked, so what does it mean, made in U.S.? What it means to me, made in U.S., is should be made by talented people who live here in our neighborhood, in our area, right? It's made, when you say made in U.S., is made by Americans, which means made by people from all over the world, right? As you can probably notice, I'm from Brazil. I'm not from here. A lot of people on our team are actually from overseas, right? So I really love how American. One of the reasons why I live here and I came to this country is this a diversity, right? This embracement of what's different. And that's one of our core values, right? Diversity and meritocracy, meaning that we're not blind to the differences, right? We're not colorblind. We're not blind. We recognize the differences, and so we can celebrate them, right? Because the differences, from those disagreements that we have in conversations, because we come from different backgrounds, is where the genius comes from, right? If you just have a bunch of people around you that basically agree with everything you're saying, you're really not going anywhere. So I love the challenge, and I love to have people around me who disagree and have different ideas, and from that we become a better company, we become better people, right? So that's what diversity means to us. And meritocracy means that we don't care about your title, your education. What we do care is what you bring to the game, right? What you bring to the company, and what we can do to push our vision and our passion forward. And so merit drives promotion and new growth within the company. So when we're looking for people, when we look for suppliers, those values are in our minds the whole time. And if you're looking for an X-ray machine, you have an option, right? You can buy from a company like us. These are our values. That's what we believe in, right? The money you spend on an X-ray machine stays here, right? It pays for the salaries and it pays for lighting this building and everything else around us. Or you can buy from a mega corporation where your money goes who knows where, right? Disappears in thin air. During COVID, based on those principles and those values that we hold dear to our heart, we didn't fire anyone, right? We were able to actually hire people during COVID. Even when we were not working, we're still paying for everyone's salary, so we're able to keep everyone in our payroll. All the companies laid off a bunch of people, right? As soon as you got a little harder. So in your buying decision, right? Nowadays we have so much information out there, and what I do when I buy stuff, and I'm sure you do the same, get educated, right? And learn about the core values and what companies stand for, and buy from companies that you believe in, right? When you buy an X-ray from us, you are investing in our company, right? You are making an important contribution for the promotion of those values and the mission that we believe in. So anyway, I'm completely off script right now. I wasn't planning to talk about it, so sorry about the rant. But that's what we believe in, right? And that's and I welcome you to be part of our team. If you're looking for a job, if you know somebody who's looking for a job, even if you're not looking for a job, if you're looking for a place where people are going to leave you alone and you're going to be able to do the same thing over and over again in a nice, rigid schedule, don't call us. This is not the place for you. If you're looking for a place to get challenged and to be around passionate people who are going to disagree with you, but I guarantee you're not going to have a boring day in the office, Creative Electron is the place for you to call. Anyway, thanks for your time. This was our ranty update, Megan. Sorry about that. Next time I'll go back to script. But this is what I have for today, guys. Hope you enjoy it. And if you have any questions, leave comments or give us a call. I'll talk to you next week.